So today's story that I'm going to talk about is basically something that you guys I can probably could relate to. Some of you guys that might be in AFL might be thinking, "Brown, you're probably not going to relate to this story." All I can say is just shut up if you Mervins. Smash the like if you can go ahead and you actually could relate to this idea. So, first of all, what happened? So what happened and about this whole idea? What's the issue? Well, nothing really happened. Like, I was just basically just going ahead and I was just chilling when I basically went ahead and pretty much, like, I was chilling, just simply fairly chilling, playing HCB, doing a live stream, when there was someone that I had seen in AFL archives go ahead and he showed up. Now, mind you, keep in mind, there's been a lot of players that have stepped into the AFL. Like, there's been possibly 10,000 players that have played in the AFL alone. I'm saying possibly. I don't even have an actual sample or a fact of it happening. I don't have it, so I don't. This is just so I'm using just the best math I have. But either way, I go ahead and I basically see a former AFL wide receiver who I've seen in archives in the game. I'm not gonna go on and I'm just gonna say, to be fair, I'm not gonna reveal his name because I'm gonna say straight up, it's a wrong idea too. But for him, I actually went ahead and actually got to see what his situation was, what was up. So for this guy, he was a late round pick to the San Francisco 49ers in season 7, which of course he played with Reese. And Reese, when it comes to training players, we all know that Reese is, well, it's Reese. Reese is more of a win now mentality than he actually is a training guy. But anyway, this is basically, I was talking to him, and he ends up going to a situation where he basically is playing for Reese and the Niners. But the problem for him was that Reese wasn't a guy that basically wanted to develop him. And to be fair, it's just late round picks. I just really have a harder chance to succeed unless they're a quarterback. Like, the only time I can see a late round pick would succeed there has been a few. There was Carter, who literally got drafted in the 3rd round in season 9, and he literally, but the problem is that he's a QB. So that's what I mean. It's like it's easier to get a better career if you walk into a good QB situation, which of course the Cowboys did, going ahead and in a dire situation they let a rookie quarterback take over for them, and the Cowboys got good results out of it. They went ahead and they saw a future Pro Bowler. Well, not really a future Pro Bowler, but they saw a future All Pro, a first team All Pro, as Carter just won. It's just got named first team All Pro for season 11 at QB. Congratulations to him. I can't be mad. man basically was a dominant beast. Low chance he's gonna get MVP due to his offensive nut, since he doesn't really play defense decently. But anyway, the guy that I was basically talking to, the problem was that during his career, he had a big issue going ahead, and well, he was playing for Reese, and Reese's, well, yeah. But needless to say, Reese didn't really want to develop him, like hardly anyone would. And and that pretty much kind of annoyed him and kind of brushed him off the wrong way. Plus, the AFL community at that time was very toxic to him, and he knew it too. It was just like he said, as I'm going to quote himself, 12 of your kids that act like gangsters. And to be fair, I basically can understand why he would say that. I mean, there are some people in AFL that actually are smart. I'm just gonna go ahead and say the people that, because they know who they are, like Kelvin, Death, Kai, Spade, Spud, Wyatt. If I am missing a few others, I do apologize. But you guys, that if I treat you with respect and you treat me with respect back, then good chance I'm going to go ahead and you're basically would have been mentioned in this as well. So, for him, the best situation he went ahead and did was decide to pretty much after the season, pretty much be done with the AFL at the point, because it basically came down to the point that the league was just toxic, and he wasn't getting the training. So, Super Bowl 7 comes around. Reese wins it. We already know what the story about it. Trust me, I've probably have done a career recap on Reese probably by now. And the man goes ahead and he dips. Like, he was not gonna go ahead and go with it. And since then, he basically goes ahead and he pretty much went ahead and he was like, alright, we're done. Like, there's literally no point of me going ahead and worrying about something. And with that being said and done, he basically went ahead and he made sure that the first thing he did after that Super Bowl was that he basically took off. I'm talking like he went ahead and he basically called it career. Like, he was done after that year. And he basically hasn't played AFL since, and well, yeah. Now, he basically pretty much plays whatever game he can. Plus, it's just but yeah. It's really kind of sad. But now with that being said, well, there's just a lesson for this one. He basically, I mean, he basically still is enjoying life for him as it is, which is good for him. He basically does deserve it. He basically went ahead and he basically got what he wanted, which is pretty much it. Like, the job was done. The bear suit was made and eaten. And well, yeah. So that was all basically just job said and done. And well, and if there's anything I should just say from this, I think I pretty much can relate to this myself. And you can wonder, well, damn it, I can relate to this. First of all, the amount of disrespect I get from the AFLers, it's like, honestly, like, people will just quit after this one. But for me, I'm staying because I still got something to prove. You guys basically are mocking me, telling me I don't. I know I do. And with that basically that being said, like, at this point, I mean, I could quit, but heck, why quit on something that you worked your ass off for and still get no results? It makes pretty much some logical sense of just basically just like, bro, just don't, like basically just don't give up, though. Like, you worked you basically went ahead and you worked your butt off to get here. Go ahead and proceed with your and go and get and set the edge on what you prove. And yeah. And all I'm just gonna say straight up, even though I'm not gonna be I know I'm not gonna be like the best wide receiver, but hey. The main job is that people just basically mock people for being bench players or just being trash the game. But I don't really see benching as either that. I mean, if you bench, like, there's gonna be a reason. I mean, for me, I'm basically just constantly screwed over. But that's pretty much it at this point. And that's basically, I'm just gonna go ahead and just end it off here. There's too much I went ahead and it was already said and done. But well, yeah. So if you guys at least went ahead and basically just enjoyed today's story, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. And if you're also go ahead and you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so you guys won't miss the video from me. Because honestly, I have nothing else to do except literally honestly, I have really nothing else to do at this point. I'm just gonna say, yeah. I mean, besides that, I'm just gonna say, this has been Brown DC, and I'll see you next time. Saddle up, saddle out, peace out. Let's go.